we're going to start the second session, which is about the IB study plan. So as usual, before we start the session, I just want to remind everyone to please mute your microphones, open your cameras, and make sure that your username is changed to the format so that we can mark your guys' attendance. And we encourage you all to stay active in the chat as we did in the previous session and ask as many questions as you would like. So today's session again will be led by Mr. Marco, which is the head of the program for IB, as well as Ms. Ayupita, which is the deputy head of program for IB. So on that note, I'll let them take the spotlight and let us start the session. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Miss. You can begin.
Thank you, Abby. So welcome back, everyone, to this following session from the previous morning one. Just trying to zoom so everyone can see me clearly. Yeah. All right. This study program session basically we will be explaining more into the courses that you will have to take during your study, especially the first 4 semester. As I told you before, that the 4th semester for every IB students will be the same. All right. Now, what you need to do is, I was going to show the building blocks again, but I think I'll probably be explaining more general into what kind of courses that you would expect in the during your study period. Okay. The other thing that we would like to share is the academic advisory. I'll probably be presenting that simultaneously after the first study plan. So you will get to know who is going to be your advisor. Okay, we have our faculty member joining this Zoom session already, and we have Ms. Dr. Sanjukta as well. She will introduce herself during the advisory. All right. Okay. Guys, I need you to go to this website. All right. Because this morning we haven't had a chance to see our website. Okay. Everyone click the same page. All right. Okay. I need you to go be familiarized with the website, because again we will update a lot of information to this website. Okay. For instance, you have this 4+0, and then any activities or event during the time, because the only facilities or means that we can communicate with during this online period would be the websites, social media perhaps. So the BIPS committee is regularly updating their BIPS Instagram, okay, so that you can still catch up with the news updates from IB, okay. Let's not to forget that you have your own Binus Maya, BMI. I'm not sure whether you have installed it in your smartphone, but please check the website or any Binus platform regularly, okay? Because that's the only, well, apart from the Zoom teaching that we are going to do, you need to check any other online means of communication, okay? So if you have gone into the website, click on the curriculum, but click on the triangle besides the curriculum. So you have this option. So I can show you, I can share this with you. There we go. All right. So under the curriculum, click on Binusian 2024, which is your study plan. All right. Other than that, you can see the list of menu for the double degree program, study abroad, and the catalog handbook. All right. So at the moment, click Binusian 2024. Okay. So here you have the list of courses, which is the same with the one that I show you this morning. Okay, you have Pancasila, Business Economics, Business Statistic 1, Business Math, and so forth. All right. So the first semester you will have these courses. All right. Do we have Dr. Brina here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So Dr. Brina will be teaching business statistics and business math. Would you like to share a bit of these courses and what the students will need to prepare beforehand?
Okay, so I will start with business statistics 1. As you can see, there's a 1 at the end. So it means that you will have to also take business statistics 2 in the semester, I think in the second or the third semester. Basically, you will just, for this first semester, it will only give you the basic idea of statistics, what it is, and then we'll do everything probably in Excel, because actually we are supposed to do it in SPSS since we are not in campus and you won't have access to SPSS. Therefore, most of the time we'll use Microsoft Excel. There will be a lot of practice as well, so please make sure that you do have Microsoft Excel in your laptop, and we will be familiarized with Excel and how to do more like probability and hypothesis testing and so on and so forth, which will be very useful for the business statistics 2 in the following semester and also for your thesis later on. And then for business mathematics, it is actually a continuation if you have done mathematics in high school, which I'm sure all of you have. We will relearn some of the subjects like algebra. We also have derivatives, integral, and so on and so forth. So it's actually still quite basic mathematics. You don't really have to worry about that. But since both of those are business statistics and business mathematics, so we'll also do a lot of the application to the business daily operation, like for example, counting your profit, counting your fixed costs, your variable costs, and so on and so forth. So it's more about applied mathematics and statistics as well. So make sure that during the Zoom sessions, because this is very, very, how to say, very operational in a way. So you have to really pay close attention to your Zoom sessions. If not, if you miss the explanation, it will be difficult for you to learn by yourself using the slides. So I really, really have to remind everyone that the Zoom sessions with the lecturers will be very, very important, and you have to pay very close attention to those. And for the grading, the grading mostly will be divided into mid-exam, final exam, and then quiz and homework. So mostly just individual tasks, because again, this is more about calculation. So there won't be any group work actually. Most of it will just be individual tasks. So yeah, that's it, Pak Marco.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Prina. Then we have introduction to management and business. Do we have Dr. Nuriana? Nuriana? You can also introduce yourself because this morning you were here. Bu Anna, are you here?
I think Bu Anna has trouble getting into the Zoom session. Pak Marco,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay, just wait a minute. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Right. So wait. Am I muting myself? Wait. Am I muting myself? No. Right. So we'll skip introduction to management. Just go ahead with some of the SEC. SEC means the subject content coordinator under the IB courses. Okay. We have global business environment. Uh, Mr. Mike, would you like to explain a little bit of the subject, please?
In the global business involvement courses, it's not really a specific like a statistics or business, but you will be able to learn and discuss about the variety different kinds of the topics like legal aspects or the political aspect, economic impact, and your entrepreneurship skills and concepts. So it's quite a very general and broader subject compared to the other subject, but this is one of the most important courses during your semester 1 and 2. So assignments will be divided into the individual assignments, and of course you have to do a group presentation using the PowerPoint slides, just like all other courses. So basically starting from this semester 2, you will be able to actually start learning about the core management concept of IB programs.
Okay, thank you, Mike. We also have business statistics too, which Ms. Brina just talked about. Human resource is also under Ms. Ibu. Introduce yourself and then explain about business com for a bit, please. Hello? Ms. Sanjukta? Hello, Ms. Sanjukta?
Hi, Michael. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Okay, now we can hear you. Yeah. Could you tell me about the business communication and what student will expect in this course, please?
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name is Dr. Sanjukta Kaul, and I'm the ACC for business communication. So it's basically one of the very important topics, although it's only 2 credits that you study, but becomes the spine, of all your learnings. It is not really marketing communication, but basically what we learn is the art of communicating in the profession of business across different stakeholders. The course is basically very interactive and is taught by, usually we have 2 to 3 parallel classes, which is taught by very well-qualified professionals like Ms. Ayu. We also have an external faculty called Ms. Munman, who teach these courses. The course has 3 assignments. And the first assignment basically is an oral presentation, which you do through pitch, which is a 3-minute presentation. You also have is a midterm review of your proposals that we see. And then you have is a final presentation and submission of report writing. One of the most important aspects of this course is learning to work in group and also learning to manage your individual communication styles. That's what business communication is.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Sanjukta. Under business communication, we have accounting for business. So I teach this course for IB students, both accounting and IB students, basically. But for IB students, I would like to focus on more into how this accounting subject can be utilized for your business purposes. Okay, so I won't be detail on what accounting is all about, because that would be different with those of accounting students. But the thing is, you can actually understand how accounting works, how to manage your accounts, how to make a simple journal entry. And from those journal entry, you go into several processes that it can create a financial report. Okay. Now the important part for you guys is not only you can generate that report, but you can actually analyze for the purpose of your future business. For instance, if you have a profit of, let's say, minus something something, okay, what would you do to regain your profit back? Okay, because at the moment you probably have more expenses than your revenue, for instance. You can also learn about how cash flow statement is important, because cash flow statement of cash flow is one of the important report for you guys to propose to the bank for credit, right? You need to have at least a balance sheet, profit and loss, and statement of cash flow. All right. So those kind of reports you need to be familiarized with. All right. Okay. So I won't be basically I won't be going on details, but you can actually see the course description in Binusian 2024. If you click this, then you have all the list of course description for IB program. All right, what you expect, what kind of courses that you will be dealing with, and so forth and so forth. Okay. Right. Any questions for the study plan, or any faculty member who wish to add up from my explanation that might be helpful for the students? Ms. Ayupita, probably want to add something, or what you normally teach?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Pamarco.
Hi.
I think for business communication, it was explained well by Dr. Sanjukta. And it's also one of my favorite courses. So if you taking, because normally we open, I think, 2-3 classes in one semester. So hopefully to see you guys soon in that courses. I don't have any further explanation about the course. Thank you, Pamarco.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Bu Yupita. And we have Pak Sukma, who is teaching human resource management. If you can explain a bit of human resource, what students will study and so forth, it would be great. Thank you, Pak Sukma.
Okay, thank you, Pamarco. Okay, hello everyone. So, just using a very simple words of human resource management, it's about the selections, the recruitment, the rewards and benefits that you will have as an employee, and then also how to design all of those things. If you are an HR manager, you will learn about all of those things. Looks easy, not really that easy, but it will be much fun if you know how to manage the people in your organizations. That's all.
Thank you, Pak Sukma. We also have Ms. Wulan. She's also teaching cross-culture management, which in semester 4. So probably if you can explain a bit of a course to the students, please.
Hi, Marco. Hi, everyone. Cross-cultural management, basically, we're going to be working on the angle of understanding people from different cultural background. And it's a really good opportunity for you to exercise your empathy, because many of us probably have been brought up with certain upbringing from certain culture angle. And working with, if you plan to be joining forces in the global bandwagon of professionalism one day, it would be highly benefited for you to be able to understand and getting yourself exposed to different cultures. So it's about working with people. It's about understanding how people can come up and arriving to a certain state and understanding their different dimensions of culture. It's going to be very interesting and looking forward to see you there. Thank you, Marco.
Right, thank you, Wulan. So you probably see a wide variety of courses that you're going to take, right? I mean, from the calculation, from statistics, math, accounting, Then you have business communication, then you have intro to management, human resource, cross-culture management. So like I said before, it's actually the way in which you will gain your insights, your experience, and how you actually can develop your capabilities, okay? International business is a holistic way on seeing the business in the international context, as well as both internally and externally, right? Internally meaning that you will learn how to organize your company first, okay? Like Pak Sukma said, you will learn how to manage people by learning human resource management. Then from the outer side, you start to make business with other people cross-country. You need to be able to convince the other parties, the counterparts, by studying business communications and making some new partners by developing or let's just say empathizing their cultures, right? If you want to deal with other countries. So, but on the other side, you need to be able to manage your accounts, right? We have the statistic. Statistic doesn't mean that it has to be purely accounts, right? Because the numbering is actually you are trying to make some probabilities. In the 5 years time, will there be any opportunities for you to make this product, for instance? How many or what is the probability of making the product A compared with the product B, compared with the competitors? You have this sort of calculation that you can actually make that as your decision making, all right? So like I said, it's an interesting subject. You have a lot of varieties, okay? My advice is if you come up with let's say a difficult subject, it doesn't mean that it has to be calculation also. Introduction to management can be challenging as well, because you might find that writing essays is difficult for you. How you express yourself, how you make a good paragraphs out of it, how you arguments to one question and so forth, right? Probably some of you have difficulties on that. You may face that, hey, I think accounting is easier, right? So you need to help one another. That's what we want to make sure that the IB environment has a good teamwork. That's why we assign you into team, because you also will have to learn how to work with others, all right? It doesn't mean that you can get along with one or two or three. You need to get along with everyone, with every characteristic, with every attitude, behavior, right? You need to make sure that you are balanced with them. You don't feel that you are on top of everyone or even under everyone. It has to be, equal when you try to work with someone else. All right. Any questions so far for the subject? Probably you have browsed some of the subject and want to know more about the course.
You guys can put your questions in the chat box.
All good? Seems to me that your face are so excited. I need your smile, guys. It seems so serious. Come on. Take it easy. All right. Yeah, I see one clap hands. Give me clap hands, all right? Or give me thumbs.
We got a question from Dustin.
Dustin, Indonesian, right? Indonesian is one of the requirements from the ministry, in that all Indonesian university has to conduct Indonesian language. All right, so basically I cannot answer in detail because I'm not the one who is teaching Indonesian, but basically you will be studying purely Indonesian, bahasa Indonesia. All right. Some of you probably originating from foreign high schools, okay, you might find this a bit challenging, but again, we start the bahasa from a very moderate level, so that everyone are in the same level, okay. Or if you are in the international schools and maybe that your Indonesian is not that good, you can learn in you can learn back the Indonesian under this course. Okay? Anything else about the course outline? You can look for the browse the website later on. Okay, if you have any question, then feel free to ask later. All right. So let's go to the next topic. If you don't have any questions, shall we continue, Abby?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. So the next topic that we are going to discuss will be the academic advisory. I'll share you the screen. Is everyone looking the same page, the full presentation? Wait. Let's just redo that again. So, slideshow, here we go, or screen two. All right, are we looking at the same page? Academic advisory. Okay, so this academic advisory for you guys to get some assistance and advice from the faculty member or from our lecturer, so that you can get some guidance on what to expect, or if there is any difficulties from your side that you need to consult with your supervisor or advisory, that you can do this regularly. Okay? This is a 4-year program, which means that you will meet the faculty once every semester or even twice every semester. If you want to make it more private, you can ask them to make an appointment. Right? Okay. There we go. So the main purpose is to create a conducive atmosphere and study environments to the students. Okay. So basically, it's more into the how you actually get our guidance, yeah, from our faculty, so that you understand how you actually need to improve yourself in terms of particular courses or for the rest of the semester. Okay, so academic advisory aims to increase students' awareness and independency. Okay, so not only you receive some guidance or consultancy, but you need to be aware that it's you that you have to build up yourself. Okay, nobody is going to feed you up. Okay, you are the one who's actually improving yourself, developing yourself with the help of the supporting unit. In this case, your advisor. Okay. It's a full-time faculty member, so we are going to be one of your advisors, including me, and we will have a meeting before the midterms and before the final exam, so you can get more prepared with these exams. Okay? This advisory will last until you reach your thesis stage on your 8th semester. All right. So we will monitor you throughout these 4 years. Okay, regular appointments, as I said, all right, you will have to attend these meetings, all right. There will be one mandatory meetings, and you have to attend that meeting once every, twice every semester. Again, you need to become active learners, right? You need to organize yourself, right? And anything that is advised by the advisors, you need to do it. Otherwise, it's no use we as an advisor giving you advice where you are not complying to what we advise. Again, it goes back to you, whether or not you want to do it. If you do it, good, that's what we advise you to do. If not, then it's your consequences why you do not take our advice. Right? There will be 2 meetings in 1 semester. Like I said, we are advised you to meet up a week or 2 weeks before the midterm exam and 1 or 2 weeks before the final exam. Okay. Now, we will do it online basically, but in order for us to monitor your attendance during the advisory, we will use Venus Maya as our platform. Okay, so you will get the invitation through your Venus account. Okay, we won't be contacting you with your Gmail or any Yahoo email sort of. Okay, please check your Venus accounts regularly, 2 weeks or even 3 weeks before the meeting. Okay. All right, so these are all the platforms that we will set up. We will know students that attended the advisory and students who doesn't. Okay, because we keep the record. We put the logbook, we know the name, we know the faces, all right? So, and this is done via online. Okay. And the responses and all that. Okay, we have the list of the names, hours that we book you up, okay, and the dates and all that. Okay, so again, if you have difficulties, if you have challenge in your particular courses, please come up to the advisor and then we can discuss basically. Okay, right. So, we will divide it into several groups, and each group will have 1 advisor. We will give you time, let's just say, to introduce ourselves, to introduce yourself, from what high schools you are, probably from physics science or social science, okay? Why you choose IB, what do you expect from IB, okay? And then we will be giving you some, probably an introductory advice, okay, before you start doing this semester. Okay? We have Ibu Ana, how are you, Bu? All right. So how should we do this? Can everyone see the Excel file? Spreadsheet? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So we have Tasha, Arsi, Annabelle, Fiona, and Joseph. You will be in 1 advisory with Pak Sukma. Okay. Second one, we have Raisa Justin with Dr. Tatu. And then we have Visi Brian Aurelia Audita with Miss Rosalina Wulandari, Miss Wulan. We have Quina, Valeska, Brian, Mika, and Cindy going to Dr. Brina. We have Ashana, Muhammad Alfito, Fabian, Danisha, Azumardi with Dr. Nuriana. We have Agnes, Dustin, Melissa, Kyla with Dr. Sanjukta. Reinato, Gaya, Shakil, Camilo, and Eric with Mr. Kimoko or Mike. Muhammad Azra, Lela, Gifa, Daniel with Miss Ayupita. And the last one is Daryl, Jason, Benny, Nathaniel with me. All right. Do you want to list back the name? I hope everyone can see it clearly. Okay, any questions?
Are you going to divide us into breakout rooms?
Yes, yes, we are. FL, can you design the breakout room, or do I have to do it by myself because I'm the host?
Yes.
Okay.
So I joined at the right time, ya Pak Marco.
Yes, that's right.
I got trouble, cannot join the Zoom
Okay.
meeting.
All right, who has the right to become the host? Oh, mine is co-host. Mas Fajar, because I cannot divide into breakout room. Can you put me on host, please, Mas Fajar?
Ya Pak Marco.
Yeah. I need to make a breakout room. So can you put me on host, please?
Wait Pak Marco.
While we are waiting for the breakout room, any question you would like to ask? All right. Now I'm the host.
Hello Pak Marco. Now Pak Marco is host.
Yes, I got it. Thank you, Pak.
Yes. You're welcome, Pak.
Okay. How many faculty member do we have now? Wait, let's just join. What? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 groups at the moment. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll be joining you momentarily. Here we go. I mean, I think the difference between Venus International or probably the other universities is that we tend to be closer with the students. We have less than 50 students in this year. So if you have, if you have difficulties, if you have any concerns and all that, I mean, the closest partner would be your advisor. Okay, you can just say anything that you wish to say, or probably, well, I'm not saying that all your domestic issues carried over to your advisor, because there will be a bit of a overlap between your private matters and your academic matters. So this is mostly for academic matters, right? If you feel that you have your personal issue that you want to share, we do have a student advisory that can help you out, okay? Because sometimes when you have difficulties joining this course, sometimes it's not only because of your difficulties in the class, but off the class. Probably you have issue with your friend, issue with your girlfriend, boyfriend, and all that. You can, we can forward those issues to the student advisor, we as an academic becomes your academic advisor if there is some academic issue during your study period. All right. Any questions or anything that from the faculty you wish to add from this session? Feel free to raise your hand.
Marco,
Yes, Ms. Fulan.
I think when you said when it's non-academic issues, you'll refer them to student advisory, you mean you're going to refer them to my team.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, interesting enough, all our faculties has several posts, right? Ms. Wulan, can you introduce your detail on what your post is, the academic advisory?
Other than being a faculty member, okay, so hi again, everybody. I'm sorry for my team of academic advisor. We got disconnected, but feel free to reconnect again after this. Again, not only that I am sitting in the international business as one of the faculty members, I happen to hold the positions of counseling section head as well for Binus University Internationals. So as Pa Marco has mentioned, usually we also work with students both with academic and non-academic issues. For academic issues, there will be programs that is will be involving with mentorship and tutorship, etc. That's for the advisory operations program. As for those who are in need for more psychological support, the counseling section is also there to help you go through difficult times, especially during the pandemic sessions, pandemic era like this. Normally people go through the first semester, first year, transitioning from high school to university by having a solid support system, making friends, having people to go through this adjustment period together. But with you guys, it might be a little bit more challenging than previous years because you're connected but you're not connected, and that could probably requires extra energy of pressure and adjustment as well. So if you feel like you are having adjustment issues and something that might be affecting your academic performance, check out our Instagram account at SASC_Senayan. Follow us. We usually update you on information, be it academic, non-academic, and also access to our counseling services. But I do hope to be able to see you in better conditions. But even if you do see me for counseling sessions, do not feel bad because at this is a pandemic. This is if you don't feel that you're adjusting well, if you feel like you're struggling, etc., it's very normal. And seeking help with counseling does not make you crazy. It just makes you human, and sometimes every human being needs help. That's all, Pak Marco. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Ms. Wulan, for the brief explanation. Any other from the faculty wish to add to this session? Don't forget that you have to attend all the advisory session. Okay, all advisor will give you the schedules. For me, normally I will invite you 1 week before the mid exam and 1 week before final exam. All right. All right. All good, I guess. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I hand the Zoom screen to Abby for the next session. Thank you so much.
So thank you, everyone. And so basically that's a wrap for today's recon session. Thank you to everyone for attending and participating. The faculty for your time and sharing your knowledge with us today, more about international business and about the counseling services. and the student advisory services as well. So if you guys have any more questions, you can feel free to ask us your respective FLs. And once again, thank you everyone and have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you.